It's Saturday morning. It's kind of cloudy and a little bit rainy. We got a big day today. I got a bunch of stuff to do. First thing we need to do is pull the motor out of that VW and see why the rear main seal's leaking. That's one of the first things. And I need to clean off my bench here a little bit. So I'm going to get busy. Look at a VW motor. Came out of there. And there's ponds of oil in there. Yep. I decided I better check the end play on the crankshaft. So I set up a little dial indicator. And I'm going to check that now. What are you doing?
I'm looking for tools.
Alright, here, hold this. We're going to check the end play on the crankshaft. Look at the little dial right there. Make sure it focuses.
Oh, jeez.
Is it about 6 thousandths?
That's what it looks like.
Alright, I think it's okay. Maybe a little loose, but I think it's within spec, if I remember right. I'll double check. I'm going to start taking the transmission out of this one while I'm waiting on the other one to get parts. What do you say, pal?
Oh, not much.
Me either. Getting ready to go for a ride? Be careful.
Okay.
Alright, I think we made a bad discovery here. You can see that. That's a big old crack. I cleaned it with some brake clean and oil's seeping again, so I think the block is junk. Ain't that a bummer? But I did put a new seal in it before I discovered that. We got it out. The red came out of the transfer case. The other came out of the transmission. Not good, eh? Eh? And the little guy's picking up the tools for me. Oh, I got your nose. Hey, bud. Looks like there might be something on your nose. Alright, I guess I'll tell you something about this truck. I bought this truck about a week ago. Pretty cheap. I knew the transmission was broke. So I'm going to fix the transmission. And I ain't sure what I'm going to do with it. I might sell it. Or might let the oldest drive it. Because she says she's tired of the VW. I don't know as I blame her. Even though it's dandied up real nice, it's just a 305. But it ain't a bad old truck. 4-wheel drive. Ain't a bad old truck. There's some stuff here that's kind of backyarded, for the lack of a better term. But that stuff's pretty easily fixed. I ain't sure about the red on the master cylinder or the white on the booster, but it ain't no show truck. It's got headers on it. An aluminum intake, street dominator. Ooh, that'll be good. And an Edelbrock carburetor. We might change that. Put a quadrajet on it. You know, I gotta have a quadrajet. Obviously, it's had some work done on it at some point. But it ain't a bad old truck. Pretty good. Oh, here's something I ought to show you. Look at all them darn wheel weights. on the spare. I ain't never seen so many wheel weights. Never. Oh, and it's got the really cool dice four-wheel drive shifter. That's really cool. Probably the worst thing about it is somebody hacked off the AC stuff, which means it won't have no air condition unless I go to the junkyard and do some scavenging. I don't know if I'm up to it. What do you think? Hey, your nose is clean. That's right. That's right. I guess the argument could be made that we should have drained the oil in the transmission before we pulled it, huh, bud?
Would have been a better idea. Would have saved us $10.
Well, live and learn, they say.
500.
All right, here's the transmission, or transcription, as Cutworm says. And our first look in the oil pan reveals some stuff that'd be better in metallic paint. And a large chunk of something. That's not good.
No, it's not. If it's a transcription, we want to cancel it.
That's a subscription.
I know that.
Yeah. We might find the case ain't no good, but we'll have to disassemble. But I'm gonna do that later because I don't feel too good. And I think I'm gonna go in the house. I've done all I can do. Not bad feeling poorly, huh?
No.
Motor out of Volkswagen. Transmission out of a truck. Mess on the floor.
567.
Transfer case. A young man who thinks he's doing something there.
Well, my arms hurt. I feel like I'm getting stronger. I am 569 already.
Alright. Put some metal in there and you'll get some exercise. Alright, I couldn't stand it, so I took the filter off. And there's quite a bit of glitter right there. Sure is. And I was also reminded we ain't been in the video right. So go ahead, mister.
Once again, we haven't.
That's all, folks.
There's a train coming by.